Hey, De'Aaron. Big night for Mezzi. Just what went into that final play for you, and what made you make the decision to hit him in the corner?
Um, on that last one, me and Ty switched on the because what we usually run, but we knew they had a foul to give, so we thought about changing the play. And I mean, I think they only took like zero point 0.5 seconds off the clock when we started running it. So we ran the same play, but we switched spots. I mean, I turned the corner, Dwight Powell came over, and it was either trying to finish over a 7-footer or hit Mezzi in the corner. And I mean, he's played well today, so that was an easy choice. And I mean, he knocked down the game winner.
How excited were you for him to have that moment?
Oh, it was great. It was definitely great. I think a lot of guys need moments like that. I think it's a confidence builder. But I mean, we trust him to take and make those shots, and I mean, he delivered tonight. It was a big shot.
I imagine you had a chance to see the replay already. Just what impressed you more watching it as opposed to living in the moment, the pass or the shot?
I mean, definitely the shot. I mean, he was wide open, so I told him, a lot of things kind of go through your head rapidly in a moment like that. I got downhill on Frank, and like I said, Dwight came over, so it was two things. Either I thought about dunking it. It was like either you finish it, it's a foul, not a foul, whatever. But like I said, he was open, and he made a big shot.
He talked about just how he'd kind of been in his feelings a little bit about the shot, especially from distance, kind of taking a shot of confidence. Just what kind of moment like that do to a guy who may have had some of those feelings prior to that?
Like I said, yeah, it's definitely a confidence booster. Making a big shot, making a game winner, especially at the buzzer, down 2. If we miss, we go home, we lost, and if we make it, you win. Well, like I said, he's in position to have a lot of catch and shoots with the guys that we have on our team, and like I said, we tell him we trust him to take those shots. He was in the game for a reason, to space the floor, in case I get downhill and someone helps, and like I said, he was ready for the moment.
Actually, it was a really good win for the fans. De'Aaron, that first half, you guys only turned the ball over 5 times, knocked down 35 points in the second quarter. And then in that third quarter, there was some crazy turnovers, I think 7. Then you guys got a handle on it in the fourth quarter. I think you only turned the ball over twice. That was one of the things that Coach Gentry was talking about. What you guys got to do, to keep that, keep control of those handles, because when you guys do make those type of mistakes, that's when they really, get down to the other end and score.
Yeah, that's when, I mean, it's hard to defend, a live ball turnover, and he talks about it all the time. But that's just on us, when guys are in gaps, it's turnovers that we can definitely prevent. If that means passing the ball earlier or taking one more dribble and not getting caught in the air or something like that. So it's just things that it's not necessarily what they're doing defensively. It's just something minor that we, as the ball handlers, can tweak, and I think it'll definitely cut those turnovers out.
De'Aaron, you've had some pretty special moments yourself. I think about the Heat game and that Timberwolves game and some others. What, not just what does this mean for Mezzi, but what can this do for you guys as a group, given kind of where you've been and what you've been going through?
It's always great to get a win, for sure. And like you said, for him, I think it's definitely a confidence booster. Hitting a game-winning 3 is definitely, a different feeling. But for us, I mean, we play this team again in 2 days. So, I mean, we have to come out here and, for one, start the game how we, in the first half, play how we played, and try to be better in the third and fourth quarter. That's what we do from it.
De'Aaron, you had a lot of moments with your back to the basket today, more than usual. What factored into that decision of really going to that aspect of your game more often?
I mean, just where the game was going, where the game was headed. We found success in it, and they would come down to help and whatever happened, and just try to kick it out and get them into rotations. But it wasn't really a game plan thing. Just the flow of the game. That's kind of how it played out.
De'Aaron, Alvin talked about last game that you were winded. Just how are you doing physically coming back the second time from COVID, and what was sort of that experience like this time?
I was definitely winded. I don't know if y'all saw Davion was like that today too. I was like, yo, you tired already? But yeah, it definitely, trying to even when you're at home, trying to stay in shape. Like we always say, there's nothing like playing in an NBA basketball game. So definitely get my legs under me more. Glad we got these last 2 wins, but and obviously there's never a lot of practice time in the NBA, especially with the way the schedule is now, and more back-to-backs and things like that. So you kind of use games to get back in shape, when you're coming back from something like COVID, and it definitely is going to take a little bit, but I definitely feel a lot better than I did that first game for sure.
Ty talked to us after last game, and he said that you had tapped him on the shoulder before one of those games and said, "Keep doing what you're doing." Just how much is that like part of what you have to do as a leader to get him to keep shooting, and guys like Mezzi and guys like Ty to just keep pushing them?
Yeah, I mean, I want what's best for everybody. I want everybody to play at their peak level. I think we all know what Tyrese is able to do. So I don't want him to change that just because I'm on the floor. A lot of times, even if I'm not playing well, I draw the best defender. 9 nights out of 10. So I think it helps. One, if I'm playing well, but even if I'm not, that person's still probably guarding me, and guys are getting lesser defenders or whatever we want to call it, and just for him to be able to make plays out there while not necessarily having to worry about the best guy guarding him, I think it definitely will help. It helps his game. It helps us as a team. But like I said, I just want everybody to be out there and play at their highest, at their peak.
In these last 2 second halves, it seems like when those familiar problems kind of rear their head, you guys have done a better job at least acknowledging them or addressing them head on. I was just kind of curious how you felt like the team response was in the moments that some of those things are happening, and then especially like tonight with the fourth quarter, kind of closing out, overcoming some of the not only obstacles and maybe mistakes, but even some of the frustrations that might be outside your control, like calls and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think in some games we've had the lead at halftime, and in the third quarter, stuff isn't going our way, and we kind of put our head down, and then the game gets out of hand. So I think today we definitely responded. We definitely responded well. I mean, the basketball is a game of runs to begin with, but you don't want to be down. You don't want to be up 14 and then get down 6 or 7, because then it could get ugly. But when that happened tonight, I think we definitely responded, kept the game close, and we were able to grind out this win.
So less than 48 hours, you guys see this team again. They pretty much was going to the the 2-man game between Brunson and Porzingis in that second half, but going against them, in the next few hours, what do you guys have to do? Maybe a better start, or definitely control the third quarter. What do you guys got to do? Try to get this third win against the Mavs.
JB and JB played great tonight, and Porzingis, he's been playing well. For us, it's a lot of it with stretches, trying to take them out of the game. He's kind of one of their only ball handlers right now with Luka out. So, just trying to make it tough on him as much as we can. Because I think they struggled when we were able to, deny him the ball and take him out of rhythm and not let them get wherever they wanted to. But we have to do that for a larger, period of time. We can't just let them get to their spots. I think those two did that well, and Porzingis got to the free throw line a lot. We fouled, too much tonight, but it's just about making those adjustments. We played the Clippers one night, and then, they came back here and we played them again. So it's always going to be about adjustments when you play a team, twice in 3 days.
We'll go ahead and take the last question on Zoom. Christos, go ahead.
Hey, Aaron, congratulations on the win. What do you need to do as a team to keep that momentum of those back-to-back wins over the Thunder and tonight against the Mavericks? And for you as a leader, what it means to show players like Messi to make a step up, and what it means about the depth of that group?
We have to keep coming out with the intensity that we started with. I think we were able to get stops when we needed to. It's just, I think we gave up too many free throws tonight, and with Messi, like I said, we've told him to take those shots because he's gonna get a lot of those opportunities. So I think it's a confidence. I think a lot of times it can be a confidence thing. Confidence can make or break, a player, a team, whatever it may be. But it's definitely great to get 2 wins on a back-to-back, and then make whatever adjustment we have to, and whoever comes back for them for Friday's game.